Hello everyone, I am Sarado the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more InsaneParents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can convince you, perhaps just picture my cat with a bunch of other stuffed animal cats will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, 23-year-old just wants to get away. And this person here says, scared for my 23-year-old son. He is traveling to Vegas alone. We advised him not to, but he is an adult. Well, okay, he is an adult. I mean, I get it. You're probably worried, but he's an adult. Let him find that stuff out by himself. For himself, I should say. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, anyone know anyone in Vegas in case of an emergency? Or anyone there this weekend? Also, any advice on scary parts to stay away from? I am a scared mama, and any advice prayers for safety over him would be amazing. And yes, we would go with, but do not have the finances to go. Okay, I'm gonna probably give this like a 40 out of 50. On the one hand, I do see that this person is concerned, but on the other hand, ma'am, your child is 23. They are older than I am. I'm pretty sure they can do that if they want. And also, you don't always have to be overbearing like this. And you realize you can't watch over your child all the time. You gotta let them chart their own path. And this next post here says, sickens me how proud they sound. And this person here says, all of my siblings and myself had the chickenpox and measles. My own children had chickenpox, and I'm pretty sure my son had a mild case of measles. We are all unvaxxed. Yeah, why are you so proud of this here? Anyways, this person down here says, yeah, that explains the measles. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a special out of 50. This is a pretty interesting hill for you to die on, my friend. And this next post here says, that's a whole nother level of punishing your daughter for not having kids. And this person here says, I'm Gen X, and I have a huge problem with how I'm left carrying the weight for millennials. For example, I'm 42, and my daughter is 22. She decided a while ago that she does not want any kids. She's actually getting a procedure for sterilization next year. Well, your child is not exactly an extension of you. They're their own individual person. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, but those souls needing to come into our family for ancestral or karmic reasons still need to be born. So I'm stuck birthing and raising two babies who should have been born to her, but can't because she is too selfish to have kids. Okay, a few things to unpack here. 1. Your child is not an extension of you. 2. You did not need to go to such extreme measures like that. 3. If I remember correctly, that procedure that you said she's actually gonna get next year, well, she could probably get it reversed if I remember correctly. And 4, she could maybe adopt or something like that. And you know, you did not need to go to such extreme measures like this. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, we joke how my 1.5-year-old girl, her sibling, is actually hers, but she just doesn't want to have it. But deep down, it's not a joke. If she wasn't so selfish, I wouldn't have a toddler daughter right now. Okay, I'm gonna probably give this like a 50 out of 50. You did not need to go to such extreme measures like this. You could have maybe just accepted your daughter's choice and, you know, maybe she'll change her mind down the road. That could maybe be a possibility, and again, you don't need to constantly be guilt-tripping her like this. This is just so unnecessary. And this next post here says, yep, all vaccinated peeps are gay. Oh, this should be fun. And this person here says, hi guys, me again. My husband is coming around to the idea of not vaccinating our daughter. His main reasoning for changing his mind is because he somehow got into his head that vaccines are making people gay. Is there any evidence behind this? No. There is no evidence behind this. And is my husband saying he is gay? He has been vaccinated all of his life, so he could be. And this person down here says,
This person here is a stem cell researcher who has posed the question. She points out that fetal stem cells are being used to grow live vaccines and wonders if there is a link between the DNA fragments now being injected and a heightened awareness of gender confusion. Here is her speaking about the problems with using fetal stem cells and injections.
Yeah, that's a real leap there, my friend. And plus, keep in mind, vaccines have been around for a long time, like a really, really long time. And keep in mind, people who are coming out as homosexual are only just now coming out as homosexual because it's a lot safer for them to do so than it was in, say, like, the 60s, for example, where, you know, they could be actually killed for being homosexual. And this person down here says,
it is mixing DNA. So, if the DNA comes from a girl and you inject it into a boy, that becomes part of their DNA structure, so I definitely think it could change their personality and even sexual orientation, much like donor organs does.
No, that is not how it works. And I would really recommend you go back to genetics class because that is definitely not how it works. By that account, that'd be like me drinking from a cup that was also used by someone else and, you know, getting their DNA from that. And by that account, you probably should be more worried about eating out of a restaurant. And yeah, I'm gonna give this a special out of 50 because, wow, not only medical misinformation, but also homophobia. And due to the fact, you are willing to also put your children's lives at risk for, you know, over a stupid conspiracy theory like the anti-vax movement. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.